Hey, Bellas. It's your boy. Alright, guys, I'm gonna kind of walk you through another standard TDM match here, and I'm gonna try to explain why I'm doing things and the reason I'm doing things. Because, as she said, I'm coming straight up to this vantage point, mainly because I want to see the advantage point, since somebody always runs down this long terminal hall right here into the into the luggage area. I blew up the red barrels right off the get-go because that's a waiting time bomb for anybody who's smart, those gas things. There's a lot of things like on high-rise that'll get you. And you see I get super blazing there. While I'm sitting here before I move on to the next area, I just want to talk. I find myself being more aggressive on the PS3, and it gets me killed a lot more. And I just don't know. I just want to throw that out there. Do you get more aggressive on the PS3 than the Xbox if you happen to own both? And I'm kind of working the red roof here because I see I already have what you call a revenge killer in Super Blazing BR. He happens to have painkiller on though, so that kind of sucks. You see right there, I just basically rape him with the M16, and he falls into his last stand with his painkiller still on, and somebody else takes the kill from me. Area like this, you don't really need the headset. The only thing you want to do when you're sitting up here is listen for the ladder. If you hear the ladder, always turn around and look, even if you look on your mini-map. So I get blazing again right there. And I decided it's time to abandon the red roof, because he eventually is going to luck out and find a grenade spot or a stun grenade or something to get up there to me, because he is using the lightweight Marathon Pro setup, which means he can climb up on that box in front rather fast, and it's kind of hard to hear him. I catch a guy jumping out the window here, and I circle back around. I'm sitting there trying to cut him off, trying to predict a projective path pattern, but I end up going up and around on him, and I ends up getting my Harriers. Cast my Harriers, and I reload. Right now, I'm kind of worried because I have no idea what the enemy movement is, so I'm just sitting with my back in a corner, just trying to wait to something, and then they throw a counter UAV. Well, actually, this is a scrambler. That's correct, a scrambler. So that's got me even more on edge. I'm trying to pinpoint a footstep or something of the scrambler, and he isn't kind of moving right now. So I turn around, and there's your boy Tuna Killer, and then he comes, and there we go. I get him. Kind of working the back edge of the plane here, and I jump up and I get the guy inside the plane, and that brings me right to the Pablo. Pablo on the Xbox now builds your kill streaks all time, so you'll see me. So it's pretty much made the 7-9-11 my ideal kill streak setup, because 7 kills really ain't that hard if you're playing defensive. It really doesn't take that long to get, because I don't really have an answer for it. Lack of patience on people's part seems to think 7 kills is like a long way away, but you could probably rack 7 kills up playing defensively in 40 to 60 seconds. I know it took me almost 4 minutes here to rack the 11 kills up, but that's basically because the other team's not really moving that much. And you could bring up the point and factor that if everybody camped, the game would be slow. And yeah, it would, but for the most part, you're never going to run into a game where everybody camps. There's always going to be those people that play casually, that just want to, run around with their lightweight and their last stand and try to get any kill they can fish out. And hopefully they'll stay that way, so I can keep looking like a pro. Alright, I see there's a guy toward the back end of the plane. I'm sort of scrolling around because I'm hoping to catch him on an angle, which he kind of surprises me right here, but he's still, oblivious to the fact that there's footsteps on the game. So he's looking in the complete opposite direction. And I call him my AC-130. But the AC-130, the 105 pretty much has the javelin range, like kill-wise. So what I'm trying to do is use that range to my advantage. The first two cannons all have explosive damage, so they're all area of effect weapons. And so I'm just pretty much trying to shoot in front of the door of the Dreams building because that's a common spawn point which they seem to be at. And I'll shoot the 105 over there, and then I'll use the 40mm cannons to try to clean up anything else. And if there's another guy straggling after the 40mm cannons, I'll switch right to the 25mm chain gun and try to do that. But somebody seemed to found me while I was in AC-130, and that gives me my first death. And I get, I think I get a double spray here. Well, you call it a spray. I get 2 kills in close conjunction. Oh, excuse me. Let's fuck up. Oh. Just kind of working the angles, going slow around this corner. It's what I call edging, which I suggest not doing a lot. But be honest, I'm not really playing, fantastic players. So, edge away. I was trying to get the headshot on Jeff there, but he gives me my second death with his danger close blinged out M4. Gotta bling it out. Can't go without the ACOG. Never go without the ACOG. And I work at the cockpit again. I see there's only 2 kills left. And look at this. They come pouring in here. I could have got my kill streaks again right there if the game was longer. I think they should increase team deathmatches overall length. Like a regular team deathmatch should be like, 1,500, 15,000 kills. And like a ground war should be something like, 25,000. That way you can put some length on the matches. And still have the 10-minute time limit. But that's that. If you have any other trouble with the M16 and things of that nature,